Hello everybody, this is Mateo saying the music here is weird on Let's Play Pokemon Crystal. Either way, if you remember that house, that is where you could trade a Abra for a Mr. Mime if you wanted to in the old games, but no longer. And this is one of Professor Oak's aides, and before he would give you Flash, but since you already have Flash, he won't give it to you anymore in this game, so he's useless. Either way, that's an elixir. Obviously, it says it's an elixir. Hopefully you can read. And yeah, we are heading down to a very familiar area. I wasn't expecting Viridian City. I was actually thinking Pallet Town, but no, that's below here. But Viridian City, yeah, home of the 8th gym that we're not going to battle yet. And also, where the Victory Road is off of. Kanto-wise, at least. And Route 1. Now this is familiar. And also there are trainers here, which was not in the original Red, Blue, and Yellow. There were not trainers here. And fun fact, this is where I recorded my whole Pokédex videos that you can find at the very beginning of this playlist. Oh god, lovely kiss. I hate that move. It's another sleep-inducing move, and it's horrible. Because I dislike status effects, especially sleep, on my Pokemon. That's super effective. I should have oh, freeze. I should have thought this through. But this is where I recorded the video for the whole, whatchamacallit, the Pokédex videos. Just so you could get this nostalgic song. I think I went into a completely different song there. I have no idea. You know the song on Route 1 from Pallet Town. Even I can sing way off tune. Way off tune. Either way, we're finally getting somewhere with this trainer, and he actually beat one of my Pokemon, mainly because it was frozen. But nonetheless, he beat me. One of them, at least. And lastly is Magmar, which is just going to take another Psychic to the face. There we go. And Schoolboy Danny defeated. Oh, I've got a losing record. How? You were actually pretty good. Or I was just stupid. Most likely the latter. Here we have another trainer, and yes, there are level 2 Pidgeys and Sentrits and Rattatas here. So yeah, really don't suggest doing the whole catching stuff here, since we should have caught these Pokemon a very long time ago. Yeah, Pallet Town. Now we're in Pallet Town. So yeah, still only 3 houses, and Professor Oak owns like 2 of them, the lab and his house. Yeah, this is Red's mom. Or if you were playing Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow, that's your mom. Insert Yo Mama joke here. He has a Nintendo 64, even though in the original game he had either an NES or an SNES. He must have upgraded sometime in between the games, and then he left forever to go train more. Here we have Professor Oak, so we're going to talk to him quickly. And he'll do what he does on the PC. He will, well, he'll talk to you for a while about Kanto badges. Come see me when you get you all. He'll give you a gift. And then he'll check your Pokédex. We have 170 something, so we've gotten more than the last Pokédex research project. But then, doesn't that mean that we know more about Pokemon than the researchers? So that means that, and if the researchers are the one making the Pokédex, then that means that some of these shouldn't even be in the Pokédex. How, what, I don't understand this. Either way, from here, we can surf south into this patch of grass right here on Route 21 and find a certain Pokemon. And that Pokemon is Mr. Mime. Yeah, you normally could trade it with that girl if you were playing one of the earlier games, but in this game, we are just catching it like this. Unfortunately, Scizor is currently asleep, so we can't have him use False Swipe. However, Mr. Mime is a kind of high level. And you know, I kind of like Mr. Mime, even though this is another Mrs. Mime. I didn't even check that. It's Mrs. Mime. So yeah, that's really confusing. Oh well. Surprised they didn't make it like 100% like Nidoking or Nidoqueen. Well, then again, Mr. Mime's Japanese name is barriered. It's not gender specific. That was incredibly lucky. Even from a Pokemon that's very near twice Mrs. Mime's level, and I still beat it. I like how I'm assuming that all these Mrs. Mimes are married by saying Mrs. It could be Miss Mime. But, you know, they got the whole 2 syllables thing in Mr. and Mrs. and not Miss. That's 1 syllable, sir. Teaching you how to count. And yeah, too bad we're never going to use Mr. Mime, Mrs. Mime. Okay then, from here, now that we are done with this area, we can surf, of course, and head back up. We're going back to Viridian. I could have just used Fly to go to Viridian, but I want to battle some trainers because they're actually pretty good, and I need experience. I don't need experience, but I want experience. Must be all-powerful. Ivysaur at level 38. 1, why didn't you evolve it? 2, that is pretty awesome. See, really high level trainers, actually difficult. Near par with the Elite Four. But okay. Down, I'm still champion, I'm still better than you, and Starmie. So, yeah. Another level 38, but Thundershock should take it out in 1 hit. Thundershock took it out in 1 hit. Okay. That's that. Co-trainer Quinn. I thought Quinn was a guy's name. Okay. I'll leave you to ponder that. Maybe you're like Mrs. Mime. Only backwards. I don't know. Furret. Okay, why are we showing this? Oh yeah, because it's only level 6. It should be level 15 or level 20. I forget which. It should be one of the 2. The fact that Audacity is stopping is really bugging me. Okay, good. It's moving again. I thought it was going to stop and I'd have to redo the last 6 minutes of this part. Oh great, it's happening again. What's going on? More random battles. Okay, Route, the video is going all wonky too. What's going on here? Well, it's going kinda, I don't know. It'll probably not show up at all in the actual finished product, and you'll think I'm insane. But hooray for that. Not like you think I'm not insane. What am I even talking about? There we go, I just contradicted whatever I might have been saying. It's not like you didn't think I was insane already. Either way, Diglett is evolving at, I didn't even catch the level, I'm assuming it's like 28 or 30 or so. And at level 28 or 30 or so, he will evolve into Dugtrio, which is a pretty awesome ground type Pokemon. I suggest it. Too bad I already have a team set up. Dugtrio is way late in Crystal. Too late for my taste. I don't want to train up another Pokemon all the way up to 40 or 50. I'm already doing that with Scizor. Either way, what are we doing now? We are buying Ultra Balls, and a whole lot of them. No, we're not. Only 19. That's not a lot. Okay, then I think I'm just maxing it out to 99. However, it will. I'm pretty sure it will just go into another pocket. For some reason, we can't pass between those 2 buildings. But it will go to another pocket. Like, you'll have Ultra Ball times 99, and then right under it, Ultra Ball times 4, whatever you have. Either way, here's this guy. Didn't have a leader until recently. A young man from Pallet Town became the leader, but he's away. So just like every single other gym leader in this game, they cannot stay in their gym. And apparently I didn't hear what that guy said. These look like Legos. See, no gym leader. Great, so now we have to go and find him. And he's all the way on the other side of this continent. On an island. It'll take a while. Dun 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 dun. See, really weird, and I just made it even weirder. Oh, it's fantastic. Okay, Beedrill, I picked a good Pokemon to start with. And I accidentally hit Hypnosis because I'm used to Psychic being at the top. Of course, these things happen. Oh well, not like Beedrill could do anything anyways. Just wasted a point of Hypnosis. Not like we really use those other for catching Pokemon. There really aren't that many Pokemon that we can catch anymore. Maybe like 25 or 30 at the most. Most of it's just evolving those Pokemon that we catch, or getting the stones to evolve the Pokemon. Bum 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 bum. Because they're all misty, sir. I don't know. Okay, what do you have? Ariados, that's pretty cool. I like Ariados. Too bad he's kind of weak, otherwise I would have used him. And bug types. I generally have a distaste for bug types, even though I have always had a bug type on my team. Well, almost always. Ever since I created the team, I had Parasect, and then I have Scizor. So yeah. Direct hit will increase your accuracy in battle, if I have yet to mention that, but it's useless. Also, this is basically the Viridian Forest. They basically destroyed it because they ran out of memory on this game. Hi there. Poison Cure Berry, but the pack is full. Don't care for that. At this point, poison does absolutely nothing. You'd think that there'd be an item there, or there, yeah, full heal. So that'll heal poison as well as everything else. So either way, and a max potion, which is also nice. Healing all of your HP. So yeah. Dum bum 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 bum. You can now tell if the video is off sync. Again, I gotta stop doing that. What are your grass? Is your grass razor blades in this game? Why would you get cuts from walking in grass in shorts? Sure, it's tall grass, but is it made out of razor blades, or is your Beedrill just poking you? I don't understand, sir, how you could get nicks and cuts when walking in the grass. And you're not even walking, you're just looking in different directions. Oh, such is the life of the NPC, saying meaningless things and then throwing Pokeballs at you and throwing out their Pokemon, which are all the same Beedrill, and fighting you, and you instantly destroying him, and he will cry and stand there for the rest of his life. Such is the life of the NPC, and then he cries, ouch, 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 I called it. Hooray, Pewter City, you might remember this place, and you might forget about it immediately, because we are currently catching Pikachu, which can be found on Route 2. Of course, it's a critical hit and it only did 2 damage, but that's because this Pikachu is level 4. Yeah, very weak, but whatever. We really don't have to switch to Scizor to use False Swipe, that's rather unnecessary. It's only level 4, being caught in an Ultra Ball. Oh well, must take these safety precautions. But yeah, Pikachu, everybody should know this Pokemon, even if they know nothing else about Pokemon. They should know this Pokemon. Hooray. It's legendary. Not really, it's not a legendary Pokemon, but it's very well known. Yeah. Electric type. Why am I even explaining Pikachu? Okay, so. Yep, we got a Pikachu. Pikachu! How many times can I say Pikachu? Okay, so yeah, hooray. We got ourselves a Pikachu. And we can continue on in Pewter City, which is right there. Okay, so you might remember Pewter City, because it is home of the very first gym leader of Pokemon Red, Yellow, and Blue. And I think we're gonna take him on now. Cause we can, and he's here. I know we went out of order with the original gym leaders. We went Lieutenant Surge, then Sabrina, then Misty, which are really 3, and then technically 4, and then 2. So you actually fought Sabrina like 5th or 6th in the game, just because of how things worked out with the story. But yeah, now we're gonna fight them in order for the most part. So now here we are with number 1. Then we already fought 2, and we already fought 3, and we already fought technically 4. So we're gonna go fight 5, and then 6, and then 7, and then 8. So yeah, it's basically gonna go in order, and that's how I'm gonna go through this route. I just wanted to get these things out of the way so I could get to the beginning. And there's just a single guy. Have you figured out the distance thing? You're not even gonna try. In the original game, he said that you're light years from facing Brock, which light years is a distance, not a time. But his Sandshrew evolved. That's cool. We're putting Feraligatr up front just because he's super effective and will completely destroy his Rock-type Pokemon and also flood the entire gym. Yeah, that was rather quick. Yeah, you have to win these battles. You've been losing for 3 years now, young. I forgot his name. Okay, hi, Brock. Yeah. He is a Rock-type trainer, the Rock-type gym leader, in fact. And this is now the 2nd video in a row that we're fighting a gym leader. The streak was ruined with Misty. We made it up to her, but we didn't fight her. And now we're starting up that streak again. This is number 2. We have to beat 3. I don't actually remember if I do it or not. Either way, so yeah. Rock Pokemon, especially when they're part ground like Graveler is, they will immediately be taken down by Surf, especially if it's from a level 63 for Alligator. He has 5 Pokemon this time, including fossil Pokemon, which is interesting. I'm guessing that the museum gave them to him and he went to Cinnabar to get them fixed or something. And it's level 42, that's cool. Kabutops is one of my favorite Pokemon in the first generation. He's really cool looking. He's also one of the very first holographic cards I got. I was amazed by how it was shiny and stuff. And next up is Omastar. I don't like Omastar nearly as much as I like Kabutops. However, he's still kind of cool. Kabutops has just got the whole arm scythe thing, which I really like. That's why I'm using Scizor. Shirt Scyther that has the arm scythe thing, but I had to evolve him eventually. Also, Omastar was level 42. You almost thought I forgot, didn't you? Next up, Rhyhorn. So, another ground rock type that will immediately be taken down by Surf. His gym will be so flooded, and this is how his gym became half water type in the anime. No, his mom actually took over, and they became half ground, half rock, half water type Pokemon. It's really weird. I forget what episode it was. I think it was a part of the spin-off Pokemon Legends or something that told the stories of people that left. It was his mom and his dad working for it. His mom liked to water-type Pokemon, but his dad liked to rock-type Pokemon, so they just decided to go for the middle ground and use both. And his strongest Pokemon is Onix at level 44. Still taken down in one hit, so this guy's absolutely no trouble whatsoever. This guy being Brock, of course. Hooray! We have defeated him, and we get the boulder. He gave me 42,000 Poké Dollars. 42,000. I'm just amazed by the 42, not the fact that it's quite a bit of money. That's how far my obsession goes. I wouldn't mind it if every single trainer just gave me $42, because I am rich at the moment, and that would be hilarious. Either way, that is pretty much all that we have to do in here, in Pewter City. So I will see you all next. The Jigglypuff is still there. I'm pretty sure that's where Jigglypuff was before, in the last games. I don't know. If that really is it, then I'm a bigger nerd than what I thought I was. Either way, see you all next time. Bye.